The theme song, you just come in as normal, Bakalar, in 5, 4, 3.
Voice, mail, dump, truck. Say it with me. Voice, mail,
Come on, guys. Dump.
Truck. That's right. Good job, folks. Guess what? It's Thursday. That too. Thursday, July 25th, 2024. Welcome back to the program. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for loading this up on your podcast application of choice, wherever you handle your podcast affairs. My name is Jeff Bakalar. I'm joined by a threesome of regular cool dudes. Dan Riker.
That's what we are.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. Because am I going to start? Chat, tell me, do I start with mango chainsaw or WWE flavored prime? We found the WWE flavor.
Congratulations.
That's great. Are you a liquid death guy now? Are you like,
Oh, you missed this?
What's that about?
You weren't here for a lot of that, huh, Bakalar? It was a whole arc.
Big time.
All right,
I'm going with mango chainsaw. It's the best flavor.
Okay, cool. We'll circle back around. Jeff Grubb, how are you?
I'm fantastic, except for all the times when Jan's not here, which now is always, and so I'm terrified.
Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. We'll get back to that, or maybe we won't. Maybe I'm lying.
No, I don't want to wallow in it. Let's move on.
Fair enough. Minotti, what's up?
Yeah, you missed the whole thing, but like Liquid Death came up. I said it was stupid. Surprising amount of people got mad at me for attacking Liquid Death.
No, because you didn't get it. That's
no, we get it.
We're not doing this.
I'm sorry. The person who gets it.
with Mike Mahardy last night too, and he's like, "Oh no, Minotti definitely doesn't get it. He's just not. It's going over his head."
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what aren't you getting? What aren't you getting?
I'm sure you presented my position on it in a very fair and balanced way.
I said that. Okay, Minotti thinks that it's like, it's the affliction or it's the Ed Hardy of drinks. No, it's intentional, ironic marketing. He's like, no, it's not. There's no way it's ironic.
No,
Bakalar, would you like to inform him?
Yeah, it's like this punk rock dude who is like, it's really just honestly, it's tremendous marketing and branding.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
sure,
okay,
and
right.
and
I also think people on this podcast, great.
And I also think it's like, he's figured out a way to like align with like a lot of good bands and a lot of good brands.
People think it's like very metal.
God,
yeah.
I can't believe I don't have Bakalar on my side.
No.
Liquid Death is stupid.
You're wrong. You are wrong,
Mike. If we're deconstructing the sort of like the value or importance of Liquid Death, like I'm probably on the same page as you, but like, what are you mad about this drink?
Yeah,
that you shouldn't be mad about, with any other drink.
I think that rebranding water as some kind of edgy or affliction-based adjacent thing, whether it's done ironically or not,
he doesn't
whether
get it.
it's done ironically or not, is stupid. And I can't believe this is a hot take.
It's not hot. I think it's just like maybe just not fully baked. I think
you're misguided. You're just misguided and you're wrong.
Like, what's the difference between like, bottling spring water and calling it something else?
What's Dasani? Do you get mad about Dasani?
And I also think and the affliction comparison is like totally off base. Like affliction, Ed Hardy, all that other fucking nerd bro. Because it's different. This is heavy metal. That other shit is like lame ass greaseball bullshit.
You're being lame ass, Mike.
Yeah.
Do something.
Like we're not
you
like
believe it.
Like I feel like I understand what they're going for with that, and I understand what they were going for because nobody fucking wears those brands anymore.
It's already been a long week. I can't. You win, Liquid Death.
No,
you win.
I'm winning. I also think the owner's like a good guy. I want to say he's a good guy.
Liquid Death.
We're like, the villain in this is Mike Minotti.
We're like, there's no way the owner of Affliction is a good person. Like, there's just no way. There's just no way.
Probably Jerry Lawler.
It's probably fucking Vance. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
my point was always like, it doesn't matter who owns it or why they do it. When you see it on the shelf, it's done for the same reason. It's to look manly and not to look like something a woman would drink.
No, I don't think.
I think that's off base too.
It doesn't matter why they do it.
Get it, Bakalar.
That is the effect.
I think it's off base. I think maybe we're.
I think that you guys are thinking too hard about marketing.
Grubb,
that's very simple.
You sound like Grubb. You sound like my dad when he talks about wrestling. Like, I hate how it masquerades as a sport. When anyone who knows wrestling knows it's not masquerading as a sport, and you sound crazy.
It doesn't. No, it's it's a joke, even though you're in on the joke. That's not the point. The point is that you're in on the joke, and it still feels like, I'm in on the joke because I'm a cool dude and I get it. Like it's still the same thing. That's all, and they're doing it for water. That's all. It's a bit silly. That was my point. Always.
I don't think I'm a cool dude. I don't think I'm a cool dude.
That's not me neither.
Right, look, but you get to say, it's a fun joke, and like, oh my god, look at these fun flavors, which you've done 100 times to us.
This is more interesting than Dasani.
Yes, it's more interesting. Exactly. Yes.
There's good art on the side of the boxes.
Interesting.
Right.
It's water.
That was my point. I'm going to drink a cup of water from my tap like a grown adult. That was all that was all my point ever was.
Like, you know how many of these I drink a day, and I don't have to fucking talk about bubbly, or how I like the branding of bubbly, or how like the meaning of bubbly, or the guy who owns bubbly. I don't know. Who cares?
I think it's just that like we're just talking about like how we, or at least I'm speaking for myself here. Like I just think the image and the sort of like branding that they are going for with that company, to me, is like playful and fun in a way that I don't find in those other brands. And that's okay. And I realize that's this invisible thing, right?
I know why you like it, because you like metal and you like that it's all metal adjacent. That's all it is.
Why do I like it, Minotti?
Because it's stupid.
Do you? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, the brand is strong.
Like I love.
Like I said, I give up.
Anyway, listen.
If I had a white flag, I'd be waving it. You win.
Liquid Death CEO Mike Cesario on the voicemail dump truck next week.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
kidding.
I literally have zero against them, and it's nothing about that.
No. WWE flavor is just Metamoon, and that's the best one. So I'm drinking my wrestling Metamoon.
You know what's cool? Like, here's the thing. Like, the first picture you find of this guy, he's wearing a George Carlin shirt. It's like, I'm gonna fucking be friends with this guy. Like, that's okay, and that makes me feel better about
Minotti
that.
Doesn't like Carlin. He's like, ooh, Carlin's all woke.
No,
that's what Minotti says.
I love George Carlin.
He did say that. Yeah, I was in that chat.
You know I'm a Bill and Ted guy. Come on.
It's funny because
why? I love that George Carlin comes up and your first thought is Bill and Ted.
Yeah, that's so weird.
It actually took me a second to be like, what is he talking about? Oh yeah, he's in that movie.
You know who George Carlin is? But I haven't seen Bill and Ted.
He's like, the conductor on Thomas. That's who. George Carlin. That's what I'm thinking of. The prophet George Carlin, who fucking saw the future in such a crystal ball way, like infallible. Anyway. I want to. Someone just wrote something in the chat about his role in Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
Cool. We'll attempt to laugh our way through the rest of this podcast. Sorry, I brought up that thing. I didn't know what it was. Someone said something about that Brandon, and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't mind that. Brandon.
Don't worry. There's a voicemail about it.
Oh, good. It'll come back up.
Maybe we'll skip that.
Hey,
but
the chat just said from the Liquid Death About Us page.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Listen. We're just a funny beverage company who hates corporate.
We're just a little guy.
Listen.
Just a little guy. You can't be.
Okay. Mike's doing a show. When he comes back and puts his headphones on, I'm going to read this, and then we're going to move on.
Mike, no, I don't want Mike to be. I want Mike to be okay.
Mike, sit down.
Companies aren't funny.
Shut up and sit down. Ready?
I want Mike to be okay.
Then we're done.
No, real quick. So it's like fuck plastic and chat. We're not fans of plastic. That's not what the conversation has ever been.
That's a different sentence.
Hey, this will touch on that too. Okay.
Wait, I just want to say Spindrift. Okay, go on.
It's good. We're just a funny beverage company who hates corporate marketing as much as you do. Our evil mission is to make people laugh and get more of them to drink more healthy beverages more often, all while helping to kill plastic pollution.
So they're literally saying the thing that I said. They're literally saying what I exactly said, Dan. We're trying to trick fuckers into drinking water.
Yeah, the point you're trying to make is lost.
I don't need to be tricked into drinking water. My point the entire time. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that.
Well, you know, yeah, you're right, Dan. They're heroes, actually. They're going to save the world.
I didn't say
this is maybe where this is maybe where we fork, Dan. I'm going back to the Minotti Grubb campaign here a little bit. I feel like,
well, you get yelled at a lot over here, but we do a lot of yelling ourselves.
We were both on board of like, I like this brand. The owner seems like a good person in a way that fine, whatever. And then you, maybe you went off.
I was just reading. I was just reporting. I didn't say anything. I was just reading. I just read there about us.
What was that first sentence? Sorry, a funny drink company, a funny
beverage company.
Funny beverage company. We just sell funny bevies out here selling fun bevs.
Gonna kill me.
You know what? If you idiots want to buy something, we got some shit to sell. How about that?
All right. Around
brilliant.
the room, you can't drink water anymore. For the rest of your life, you can have either Liquid Death or Prime. Grubb, what do you want?
Liquid Death in a second, yes.
Minotti.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely Liquid Death. Prime is a baby drink.
You don't get to say that, Mike Minotti.
I also want it to be known that I've never had a single Liquid Death in my entire life. And I've tasted Prime, but I would obviously choose Liquid
We should
Death.
sell water. Okay. God.
Yeah, Giant Bomb water. It's got chunks.
It's a good idea. Let's do it.
It's got gaming.
There's like Lake Erie's right there. I'll just go.
Wait, I want to write the description for it.
Yeah.
We are just a little guy, teensy weensy, funny buddy beverage company who's saving the world because plastic is bad. And, if you drink this, your life's gonna get better. Your friends are gonna say, "Hey, you smell better because you don't smell like fucking Mountain Dew anymore." That'd be great.
Smell like Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah,
that can't happen. That can't happen. No one smells like Mountain Dew.
I don't like the bad PR for Diet Mountain Dew lately because I do.
You need the racist drink?
I saw it. I was like, God damn it! Don't ruin Diet Mountain Dew for me. I don't want to agree with this fucker.
Listen, we have something to sell ourselves. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't. We're just doing a bad podcast like normal. That's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, MBs, store.giantbomb.com. The summer 2024 Giant Bomb merch drop has arrived. Go check it out. We've got 5 brand new products that you can spend your money on right now, including, we've got a brand new polo that with art designed by Jerem. We've got a brand new hat. We got a beach. What do you call this? Like a bucket hat?
Yeah, it's a bucket hat.
We've got slides, everybody. We've got slides that you can absolutely wear socks with. Make sure you wear those slides with socks. And even better, a Giant Bomb branded deck of cards. Let's check those out as well.
Yeah, I'll get them here. There we go. There
and
they are.
last but not least, and I do obviously want to thank all of these artists that have assembled together and provided us with one-of-a-kind pieces of art. Thank you to everyone who helped out here. We went through the artists there a little bit. And then we have a bundle. We're going to sell the slides, the towel, and the deck of cards in a little bundle that we're calling, very originally, the Summer 2024 bundle. Okay.
Yep.
Store.giantbomb.com. And then the towel. We didn't talk about the towel. Oh my God, this towel.
Look at this towel.
It's a great towel. It's a really
Look at this towel.
It's so good.
Look at this towel. Towel's fantastic. Jacek did an unbelievable job on it. Here's the thing with the towel. I just want to put this out there, right? We should have the disclaimer about the towel.
The hat might also be included in the bundle, is it not?
The hat. The bundle is just the 3 items.
Just the 3 items. Okay.
The bundle is the slides, the towel, and the deck of cards. The towel, which is also, everything's available separately too. If you want to do that, you'll save a couple dollars doing the bundle. The towel it's a very large 30 by 60 inch microfiber towel, which you might think like, what am I wiping my car with this towel?
Clean your monitor.
You absolutely can do that. It's also will suck up water in just as good of a way as a cotton towel. But you got to wash it first.
Yeah, you may want to wash it before using it on your skin. Yeah, wash it first.
Yeah, that's all. Thanks so much to Margaret.
They do love plastic. The Sir Potato got us.
Yeah, we're back on the plastic train, boys. That's what's happening. Anyway, thanks to everyone who got this off the ground. This is a fairly large lift, and thanks to Grubb for helping out. Who's our sweet little merch boy now?
Yeah, I do some descriptions on the store and stuff like that. And,
He's just a funny little merch guy.
Yeah, I'm just a funny little merch guy. Buy my merch. I do remember like suggesting, hey, we should do like a summer merch thing like 2 years ago. So to see it actually happen is like really fun.
That's how long it takes, folks.
Yeah.
That's how long this shit takes.
The towel art is like the best thing ever.
It's so good.
I cannot wait
It's
to
tremendous.
get this thing. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome. So that is live right now. Again, you can buy anything separately or in a little bundle here with the 3 items. Store.giantbomb.com. What else can we say? What else is happening? Just a reminder: if you are if you still have premium, you do get 10% off in the store. Don't forget that that's a lifetime thing. Just make sure you're logged into the store before you check out, and that includes everyone who just got premium from buying tickets to Giant Bomb at Night Live out at SGF. What else is shaking, fellers?
I don't know. The flies are
I'm
back.
kind of coming down
That's all I can think about.
from that rage I had earlier. Yeah.
Right.
Mike, I've never seen you mad. I gotta say, buddy,
guy. He's an angry little guy.
that's not true because I watched a video of Mike touring Disneyland with fucking what's his face, Ben
Hansen.
Yes, and that we watched it in 2 sittings because it's a lot of Disney for one sitting. But
was it the 4-hour cut?
No, dude, come on. What are we
He didn't watch the 4-hour one.
Of course I didn't. No, I didn't watch the 2 feature-length films that are that video.
I saw the social clips. Those were good. That seemed fun.
You honestly, dude, like it just reinforced how much FOMO I suffered by not being out there.
Hey, you were supposed to be at Disneyland with us last time.
I know. That's why I'm saying.
Does that not help to remind you to give you the FOMO again? My bad. Sorry.
No, yes, that's my point, Jeff. It's very bad.
Just invite me on your next family vacation. I'll come. It'll be great.
Man,
it'll be a fun time.
Let's all expense trips to Disneyland.
Disney Sea.
I'm not going back to that place for a very long time. This was it, man. This was it. Unless we do it again next time we're in LA. I don't know what to say. But
that could happen.
Yeah, I guess
I had a lot of fun that day. Yeah, that video's on MinMax, everybody. So check it out. It was a real good time. Yeah, it's funny. I haven't actually done much content inside of a theme park before, so it was fun doing that.
So he recorded that on his phone? Is that how that worked?
Yeah. I think it was just on his phone. So the quality was very high, though. There might have been some other doodads or gadgets.
Video recording. So
he did all of his Summer Games Fest stuff on that too. It's like, that camera's good.
Yeah, camera's great. Absolutely.
Yeah, because you guys don't have Pixel phones. You don't know. You don't fucking know what you're talking about.
Well, okay, let's be fair.
Grubb,
Pixel phones take great photos. The videos
right. It's the videos.
But great, better photos for sure.
Much better. Come on, no one's arguing that.
Yep.
So I have calcific tendinitis in my shoulder. That's what I have.
What is that?
Oh, so this is the thing that was bothering you. Okay.
I've got calcium deposits in my shoulder.
Oh, you're an old bitch.
That's why I don't know what that. I don't know, but that's what happened. That's why it wasn't an injury. It was just that.
Is it pinching nerves and stuff?
Nope. Tendons, muscles, bothering my muscles. I went in. I made a doctor appointment that I forgot about earlier this week. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go in. I didn't even see the doctor. Like, get an X-ray right now. I'm like, all right. So I just stand in the thing. They X-ray my thing. The guy comes out. He's like, I know what's wrong with you. Don't even tell me. He's like, all this. You got all this shit in your fucking shoulder.
What do they do about that?
They take those out?
Nope. We just like let that go away. And now
it just has to go away?
Just has to go away. I've been doing PT just because like, I don't know, it's good and like my back's a little fucked up, but like I don't know, man. So now I don't know, like I don't understand. I'm a man conflicted because I've been doing all this stuff. Like PT feels good, and I obviously have things wrong with my back that I need to correct. But like, I don't understand anything. I don't understand doctors. I don't understand bodies. I don't understand what if I didn't go get an X-ray? Like, would I just be lost in the sea of unknown? Like, what?
Would it have mattered? They're not doing anything to you. What would it have mattered if?
What do you mean? If it destroyed my shoulder, dude, I couldn't move my
No. But are they doing something to fix this?
No, you don't. You gotta wait it out. You just gotta
go away or what?
Yeah, they go away. It's already gone. Look, I can do this with my arm now. I'm fine.
Oh,
you can see the residue.
Oh, Mike, I'm right there, buddy. We're sitting next to
what's the problem, guys? What's the problem?
You're saying on one hand, what would have happened if I never got an X-ray, and then I'm like, well, what did they do? And you're like, nothing.
Yeah. No. Well,
so
first off, maybe
different. It's all the same.
listen, first off, maybe I didn't need to spend what I had to spend on PT right out of the gate. Like maybe there's that. There's that cost avoidance. Maybe, I was under the impression
PT was good for you in other ways.
It is, without a doubt. And I'm going again after the show.
Yeah.
It's fine. I like it. It's good. If I feel good, I'm learning more about my body and the mechanics of it. It's important. PT's important. Go do PT if it's ordered by your doctor. I just feel like, I don't know. I thought this was like a physical injury. Like I thought like I did something to my body that like caused this. And now that's probably not the case. And that sort of changes the thinking a little bit. That's all.
Mike just said, is this a shoot, Mike? You said, what is PT? You asked
that was just for chat. I wasn't asking you. I asked chat what PT.
Your dad's a doctor.
Physical personal trainer? Mike? Is that what that is? Physical therapy.
Really? Wow.
I've never heard it abbreviated, to be honest.
I guess that's good for you.
Yeah, that just means like,
I had to get it a bunch.
Right. Yeah. They brought up I went to do physical therapy when I broke my wrist a month ago, and then it just healed fine, so I didn't do that.
Okay. Yeah, it does feel good. Like you feel better leaving those things.
Yeah,
except you have to go like 3 times a week for like months.
Yeah. Dan, I was happy when today I just realized that quack shot is a play on the phrase crack shot that you were right there with me.
I realized it when you wrote that in the Discord, and I was like, oh, okay, right there.
Never occurred to me.
Yes,
so much of this.
I never thought of that.
We do so much of this. There's a surplus of epiphany at this website.
It's fun though.
What was the liquid death flavor, Mike, that you got mad at us about?
Something berry or
grapefruit.
Grapefruit. You guys didn't realize grapefruit was grapefruit flavored. I did not get that. I said it's probably grapefruit flavor. What the fuck are you talking about?
Literally today, I got like 3 boxes of it because I bought a bunch on Prime Day of every flavor, and I was putting the grapefruit up on the shelf today, and I was like, oh yeah, Minotti pointed out this is grapefruit. That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm glad you're thinking of me.
Slaughterberry. Is that strawberry?
That one's a bit weird. That one's a bit rough.
I don't even know if it's flavored like strawberry. Is it elderberry?
Convicted melon was convicted felon. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I didn't
they're so funny over there.
Puns. I didn't know any of them were puns.
What a humorous beverage company.
Who's funnier? What's a funnier beverage?
I think they're all equally as unfunny as you can imagine.
Dude, that's such a stupid
Sprite's
retort.
Hilarious.
Oh,
it's as funny as Liquid Death is. Starry's kind of funny.
I'm not going to get over me saying the thing and then you reading the website and it's exactly what I said. I'm not going to get over that.
You though.
That's him to a T, though, Jeff.
The company's trying to be like all like hip and to like try to have an appeal to get certain kind of people to drink water. That's what they're going for, and then the company says that's what they're doing. It's incredible. I'm never going to get over it.
So you were correct.
Yes.
About you being unable to, like, you disagreed and then you read the thing back and you proved him right.
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened.
Yeah. How convenient.
Yeah, weird.
Anyway, if you couldn't tell before, this is a call-in show. 707 Exit Flu is our voicemail telephone number. Give us a ring. Let us know what you're thinking, and we'll react appropriately. Listen, what was someone told me like so there was like some crazy controversy last week on the dump truck. Something big happened.
Was I on it?
Was it about me? Was it my mouse mingle moment?
What?
I don't know. Bailey was here, right?
Oh. I mean, to me, the most...
You're suspiciously quiet, Grubb. What's happening?
I'm trying to play... Is it not the liquid death thing?
Was I on this?
I don't think it was that.
Mouse mingle moment?
What is mouse mingle?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, wait, you're talking about mouse mingle? It's his dating website for Disney friends.
No.
Oh,
no, yes.
Okay.
He immediately deleted his account. Immediately.
Wait, he had an account? Of course you're saying, oh no, when I heard it existed. You're saying it exists and Minotti has an account?
And he was afraid of the traces he left there and he had to have them deleted.
Okay, listen. We were talking about dating services and I said, man, 10 years ago, there's a site called Mouse Mingle and I had a profile in there. And then Bailey said, Mike Minotti, you could not have waterboarded that information out of me. And I think I just about died.
Disney adult that is not ashamed of that, but this was a bridge too far.
Right. I love someone just says someone check on Tam. Did we tell Tam about this? I think I did, and I think he has not recovered.
Yeah. But he's all right. Like a Soul Reaver remaster leaked.
You're
fine
right.
now.
He's okay. Okay.
Oh, really?
I'm super jazzed about that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a big deal to
1
me
and
as
2,
well.
it seems like.
Oh,
Hell
wow.
yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Because I've been back to that game recently and whew, it needs that.
I've been
Yes,
wanting to
agreed.
play it.
It needed it
So-
back then, I think.
It did.
I don't think
It
was
did.
great
I remember-
then. Yeah.
I remember being 12 and being like, I don't know about this. This is fucked
Same.
up.
Yeah.
If it's not the Mouse Mingle thing or Look at Death thing, I don't remember.
All right, good. Then
Now,
I
Mouse
can
Mingle is
sleep.
news to me. That's fucking nuts.
I'll sleep.
Nice.
Wait, that's for real, Mikey.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a shoot.
yeah. That was a thing.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not like a Nintendo dating site, is there? Like, I'm trying to think of
Yeah,
other,
I think
like,
there's
big...
Mike wrote a story on the dating site for gamers, and they gave him a free
way
account.
back when. Yeah, I didn't use it. Well, it wasn't a dating site for gamers. It was just one of those dating sites that was trying to gamify dating. That was like a whole
Oh,
thing.
excuse
that
me,
was
you're
a
right.
buzz year, like 11 years ago. We're gonna gamify everything.
Oh, right. That old thing.
Yeah, gamified
Yeah, it's
human
like
relationships.
exercise apps where it's like, get XP for doing quests when you exercise.
Oh,
like, I
right.
just would
Listen
like
to how the
exercise.
zombies are
It's like-
chasing you in your ears. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't. Please don't
God,
do that.
it's
I'm a grown
very
adult. I'll
stupid.
drink water from the tap and I'll just go for a run.
How
sure
much
there's
XP is a hand job? All right, listen.
There's like a gamer dating
What?
site somewhere.
Huh?
What?
I heard.
Huh?
No, I heard.
You get, yeah, what? Huh?
I heard a word breakthrough, but I don't know. I might have misheard it.
I said how much. I said how much XP is a hand job?
Well, we know.
On the exercise app?
Four. It's just four. It's just four. Tragically.
Bummer.
All right, we're gonna go to Minotti for the first voicemail.
How exciting! Which one do I think is not about liquid
Dude,
death?
wait. I love your this Minotti Bizarro fucking thing where like I just don't recall you being annoyed, and I love it.
I'm gonna buy one for him in Cleveland next week.
Good. That's fine.
Yeah, you're getting mango chainsaw.
Like I
That's what
said,
made me
it
a
wins.
believer.
It's great. I love it. It's fantastic. I love how funny it is.
It's not funny. It's just I like you a lot.
They said it's funny.
I like
I
you a lot.
didn't say it was
Mike.
funny.
I
tastes good.
pick Halo for Nintendo 64.
Let's see.
So the Cybertruck looks like if you took the Halo 1 Warthog, but if Halo 1 were an N64 game instead of an Xbox game. Yeah, it's just really dumb. Love you.
No, that's-
XP.
He's right.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
Man,
he's right.
Cybertruck's been coming up all day, man. What are
That's
we
a
doing?
dumb
Yeah, that's
fucking
why
truck.
It's why I
It's in
included. It's
Fortnite.
real dumb. Yeah.
It's in
Okay, look.
Fortnite?
Yeah, they put it in
It's in
Fortnite,
Fortnite.
Dan.
I
know,
would
it's
never
like the-
get a Cybertruck for so many reasons. Right, I had to say not because of the aesthetics, but I'm a stupid sicko who likes low polygon
No,
aesthetics, and it reminds me of that.
Have you seen one in person?
I have.
No, like I said, it probably would look very stupid in person.
when
and, like,
tell the story,
you
Bakalar. Tell the story, Bakalar.
All right, so when you see it in person, things change, okay?
Yeah.
Everyone under 13 is like very much obsessed with this thing. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah,
Listen.
it's skibbity.
Man, now I understand that word.
So
Now
my
I get it.
my kid's like, oh, he's like, one day we'll see a Cybertruck, right, Dad? And I'm like, yeah, I guess, like, tragically, like, we'll fucking eventually see it. So he was very excited to one day see it. We finally saw one. I go, Dylan, look, Cybertruck, and he sees it. He rolls down his window. He's like, oh my God, it's so ugly. And he looked out the window, pointed at the car, and did the L face, did the L thing to his forehead at the person driving the car, which just shows you like the sort of like the gall that certain kids have, right? Like their fearlessness.
That's
in a way,
crazy.
which
Like,
is
yeah,
just
and I said that could get you shot in Ohio.
I was like, I said no. I was like, what are you gonna get shot with? A pulse rifle?
Yeah.
Needler, look out!
Like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I've seen numerous wrestlers on Instagram post things with their new Cybertrucks. And I was like, wait, do wrestlers think the Cybertruck is cool? Like the Young Bucks and like Jade Cargill, and it's like they're posting pictures of the Cybertruck. It's like, oh,
course.
really? Wow.
It is weird because, like, I know we're all in bubbles, but like the bubble I was in, I had never heard a single positive thing about it. So the
No, I
fact that,
hadn't
like,
either.
No, I think like functionally they're all like disappointing as well, and basically,
Sure,
I mean,
you
there's
can't
only
wash
like
them.
there's only like 6,000 of them too. Like there's
Right.
not that many of them on the road. They were all recalled over a defective gas pedal too, or accelerator. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, they're dumb as hell. And when you see one in person, it changes everything.
Yeah, that's what, I'll be interested to see what you think if you see one in person. Like, because I was the same way. I'm like, I would never get one of these. I think Elon Musk is an idiot. But whatever, they're doing something different. That truck looks kind of cool in pictures. And I saw it in person, and it looks too long and awkward. It doesn't. It doesn't look cool in any way in person. In my opinion,
boxy and stupid in person. Like boxier and stupider than it looks in pictures.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
I stand by. Yeah, go ahead.
I would just never do it because I would never want to stand out like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's why that's I think that's 80% of why people buy it. But also, I said this on Game Mess this morning. When you see it in person, I've instantly felt like that weird uncanny thing that happened in Who Framed Roger Rabbit when like all the cartoons were in the real world and you're just like, oh, that's weird looking. Like, well, that makes my brain feel funny. That's what happens. You see one and you're just like, what did that just come out of? Like
it does stick out the way that they intended and the way you think.
It came straight from Toontown.
It's a Toontown ass car is what that is. You know?
Cool.
Anyway. That's the story. Did we answer the question?
There was no question. I only included it because we were talking about it earlier today, Bakalar. So,
there you go.
All right. Thank you, caller, and we'll go to Grubb.
All right. Let's just go with. I'm gonna go with hot cart stunts.
Hi, Giant Bombers. This is Jimmy from New York. Because I have nowhere else to brag about such a thing, I just decided I was out shopping, put my stuff in the car, and decided screw it. Just shoved the shopping cart across a couple aisles of what would be the parking spots into the little slot container where you please return carts here, bounced it off the wall of that, and directly into one of the shopping carts behind, so it was perfectly stacked up. Today's also my birthday. So, what's the birthday wish that you got that you never knew you wanted before just this moment? Before that moment. Later.
Ooh. Love you, caller.
Thank you. That was impressive.
Yeah, have you ever done anything like? Cause I've done that like once, but I was like working as a shop cart return boy at the grocery store, so I would do that shit all the time. And
it's very specific. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like very fun to just like try to get them into the little docking bays from far away.
You love docking.
I do love docking. That's what I'm always asking you to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
With carts in the docking bay. What are you talking about, Bakalar?
Is this only cart stunts? Are we only talking about cart stunts?
I did the Jackass thing. When Jackass was big, like I got a video of me and my high school friends just getting pushed against the curb and flying over and stuff. That was fun.
Yeah. The skull and crutches didn't really do much to persuade you the other way.
It was Jackass. We all wanted to do Jackass stuff.
I get it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, absolutely
Jackass
not.
was an inspiration. Absolutely.
I like watched Jackass and then I was like, great, I'm glad these people are doing it, so I would never.
Have to.
We definitely were like, let's play with like rubbing alcohol and like blow it out and like create fireballs in our friend's basement. There's a lot of that.
You deviants.
Yep.
I feel like that stuff absolutely inspired a generation of just guys, just white dudes. Just what's that?
Hoodlumdry sounds close.
It inspired a generation of
debauchery.
Yeah.
I like hoodlumdry. It's real easy to say.
Yeah, we can make up words. It's the dump truck. We can make up as many words as we want.
I think the question is generally just like, is there something that you
birthday wish?
Yeah, wished for on your birthday you didn't know you wanted and you got, or something like that, or you wish you didn't know you had, something along those lines.
I mean, Dan, your entire life is a series of fortunate events, so I feel like you're constantly getting things you don't wish for.
There's like the kids in like those movies who like make a birthday wish and it actually comes true. I feel like that would explain a lot of Dan's life.
The blank check
I always had to make my fortunate shit happen. I wasn't really like lavish gifts upon and stuff like that.
No, but you're sort of like a Charlie Bucket motherfucker where like you're gonna find that golden ticket over the quarter you found in the sewer drain.
Yeah, how's your Prime Caps Monopoly game going?
We got all of them except for number 11, and we ordered a glitch elixir, rare flavor, and also a tech tea. And me and my friends have decided they're going to be trophies for retro gaming competitions we have at my place. So
that's really sad.
That's what's happening.
About.
Yeah.
honestly, Dan.
I got with that one.
That's awesome. Let that marinate.
We know
for a
it's
bit.
stupid. We're just funny little guys.
Yeah, it was just funny little guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You think Dan could go to like Middle America and fucking like Tony Robbins' ass and get like fill up like a hotel conference room and just be like, I'll show you how to luck your way through life.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think he could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because he does, Dan's right. Things don't just happen. He makes them happen. And that's
Well,
like
you make your own luck, right? That's the
Exactly.
whole thing.
And, like,
I don't believe in luck.
Yeah, he does. He goes out there and he makes it happen. And so I think he would be able
could
to
do
teach, of course, how to do that.
Yeah, I could do a
Right.
TED Talk or something, or a conference
Oh,
series
easy, fella.
on
Easy.
how to set your
Maybe
TEDx.
TEDx. Maybe TEDx.
Yeah,
at
TEDx.
best.
Yeah.
I don't know the
Or
difference.
TED
I've never
Live.
seen a TED Talk. I just know that's a thing where you talk in front of people.
Or TED
But,
Z, whatever. Yeah.
No, just how to set yourself up to grasp opportunities and make opportunities appear for yourself and things like that, and put yourself in the best possible position to have lucky things happen to you. It's I don't believe in that. I believe in making it happen. So I could do that.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
mean that's fair. That's completely fair. I have no notes there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, caller. Dan, as luck would have it, it's your turn.
Thanks, Dan.mp3.
Come on.
I was on a date at a sushi restaurant this week, and the waiter said they had real wasabi. So I asked them that instead of having regular wasabi, I told them I wanted treat wasabi. My date looked at me really weird, and I realized I was using wrestler lingo. So thanks, Dan. Has that happened to any of y'all?
You said
Wait.
shoot wasabi to a waiter. That's awesome.
On a date. And the date looked at him weird.
On a date, and you didn't mean to. This is what this was all for.
Yep.
That moment.
This was the goal.
That moment.
Is this and more moments like that. It's happening, folks.
Dan, I used to have to think to do it, and now I have to think to use the word real.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
I
This is
do. I
not
do too.
fully, it has fully happened over here.
Well,
Yeah, but that's not a victory lap. Like this is
Yes,
not.
for me.
To be fair,
Yes.
it is
Well,
what we
I'm
were going
glad.
for.
Was it?
Oh,
Yes.
that's so great.
yeah.
So
I
that
think
we
I
could
kept
ruin
using
people's
it.
dates?
Didn't you have to explain it to his
It
date?
wasn't ruined. They might be doing real well right now. We don't know.
Yeah, I got a fun story.
Quirk.
Yeah, that's right. This
I
is a good
love
thing.
that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I've not fallen victim to this debauchery.
I kept using shoots, sometimes intentionally, but sometimes just naturally during the Disneyland trip. I think it might be in the video.
Hell yeah,
but
because
Ben wasn't a huge fan.
Hanson
Yeah,
hates
he
it,
wasn't
so
a
that's
huge fan.
perfect.
No, I did see that part when he went to Star Wars and you were saying like, oh yeah, Dan kept asking, is this the real Sky? But it was Dan, so he said shoot Sky.
Yo,
Well, that's because
that was-
earlier in the day I had said shoot and he was real annoyed.
that was my
That makes me so happy.
that was my
great.
favorite part.
Oh,
that
that
was
Everyone,
my
if you watch
absolute-
Min-Max, and you should, just anytime you're in the Twitch chat or comments on YouTube, just use shoot and work and kayfabe
Please.
and everything, gimmick, everything, all the time.
Yeah.
He loves it so much.
It makes
Please
him
keep
happy.
that up.
Right, we
Oh
want to do
man, I
nice
didn't
things for
realize.
him.
I didn't realize how aligned Ben and I were on that subject. That's awesome.
Oh, you very much are. Yes. I think I
And
said it
that-
when we went to see Twisters this week, and he grumbled.
Oh man, I do want to see two twisters. I want
Yes,
to
I
see
do.
the
I'm
second
gonna
twister.
find time to see
Can
it.
I tell Bakalar the spoiler I told you, Grubb?
No.
Dan,
What's the spoiler?
Dan is
It's also
right.
spoiler.
It makes it more fun. I mean, I know Becker's
Yeah.
pretty sensitive to spoilers, though. I don't know.
I am.
I won't
and
hear it.
also, like, there's a lot of people who are going to hear this, so let's not do
I
that.
know. Okay. I gave a heads up. You
Right?
can watch Daikatana if you want to see the spoiler.
Yeah.
you
Right,
go.
exactly.
Oh,
You think the
man.
sequel's going to be called Titty Twisters?
Oh, come on.
I'm a grown man.
That's funny.
I don't need these kind of
That's
little funny guy jokes.
He's not a funny little guy.
You're not a funny
you
little
should-
beverage.
It
I
was
would never
better when I
drink
did
you.
it to my brother because I was sitting behind him in the car and I was like, "You guys hear they already announced the sequel?" I was like trying to do real shit. Like, no, what? I was like, yeah, reached around. I was like, they call it
Wait, was it
Titty
driving?
Twister. No, it's a passenger seat
Okay,
one. Don't
okay,
worry,
okay.
it was fine. He loved it.
Mike-
We all had a hoot.
Yeah,
Mike,
everyone loves to
that's
get
funny.
a titty twister. Yeah.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yes,
Okay, was
Mike.
it titty twister or purple nurple for you guys?
Same.
Titty
Oh,
Twister.
titty.
Titty
No,
Twister.
I never heard of purple nurple.
Me neither. It was titty
Interchangeable.
I
twister.
didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
All
much
titty
interchangeable.
twister all the time here.
Yep, that's the network. All the time. 24/7 titty twisters.
Corn Cob TV live with titty
Nice.
twisters.
The primetime slot.
Yeah.
I love it. That's great. Good job, Mike. Good joke. you get podcast points on behalf of Janitor.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, it's really
He's not
good.
here to stop him.
Yeah, who's going to stop me, right? Oh, man, that's good shit. That is good shit. All right, I don't know if we answered the voicemail, but...
I don't remember the question.
Man, what?
They just say stand.
Shiwasabi.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
they asked if we ever did that. I'm like, yeah, of course we did.
Yeah.
Not with that word, but
Frequently.
Not with that word.
Bakalar does it all the time.
Backwards always saying skibbity by accident.
He's like affected by wrestling.
He's got skibbity
children.
Ohio Riz. Yeah.
more people know what that is. Stupid shooting work. Tell you that.
Shooting work's been around forever.
Yeah. Turn of the century.
Totally.
Last century.
Totally.
That's
They're not making
carny shit, yeah.
They're not making a work Michael Bay movie, are they?
Work and shoot will outlive skibbity.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's right. That's right. No, I have no argument there.
Okay, good.
Great. Wonderful. Excellent. My turn. Let us do dyed fibers.
Hi, I have an answer for your jeans question about like what color is like denim before it's dyed, and the answer is that the fabric is actually dyed before it is made into a fabric. They dye it when it is just in the fiber form, but they only dye half of the fibers, and they mix it with sort of like a tan colored fiber as well, and that is why denim has that sort of grainy, sort of like heathered sort of look, because it's pre-dyed, indigo fibers with like the undyed sort of tan fibers. So that's why you don't get like a solid color. Okay, bye.
Wow. Thank you, caller.
I had no idea.
My bad.
My back is
Oh my gosh.
tight.
Nope.
Everything's okay there.
Traffic, playing Marvel Snap tonight.
I just let it play. There we go. All right. No, that's a 2 for everybody. There you go.
Hey, Grubb's country song.
Yeah, that was Grubb's country song.
Well, that was great. Question asked and question answered. That's interesting because I always wonder why it looked so textured like it does, right? So there you go. They're only dyeing. That's for a while. They must have not dyed it at all, though, right? For a while, it just had to kind of be that weird, sad, whitish gray color. And then somebody's like, well, let's dye it. And then after that, somebody, probably Mr. Levi, someone who became a billionaire, was like, whoa, let's only dye half of the fibers. It's going to look real nice. And everyone was like, you're crazy. It's never been done before. You're going to put us in bankruptcy, you son of a bitch. He's like, just do it. Just do it. Or else I quit. And so then he had to go to Wall Street, and I don't know where I'm going at this, but yeah,
like this guy thinks a lot about jeans.
I was going to let you go as long as you wanted.
Absolutely, was never. I was engaged.
Yeah, and we're not going to be happy till we turn every seat in America blue.
That's great. I want to see that process now. I want to really. Although probably now I think about it, it probably all happens in factories with horrid working conditions, and I would not enjoy seeing that process.
Not the brand I like and follow and appreciate and think is funny.
Yeah, what's the funniest jeans brand company?
Bonobos, I'll have you know.
Oh, there's an answer. Great. Is that like Boombas or whatever the sock brand? Is that like
no,
that?
I think.
jeans?
I think
Chad immediately
fucking
said
like
Jinko. It is Jinko.
Yeah, 100%.
What the
Listen,
fuck is Jinko?
you don't know Jinko?
What planet are
what?
you from?
Wait,
You don't know
what?
Jinko?
What's
From the 90s and 2000s?
Not that different an age. You're a few
Right.
years younger than me.
Dan,
How have you seen the Hulk Hogan photo? Right?
Wait, what?
Google,
Wait, Dan,
Google
real quick,
Hulk Hogan
did you
Jinko.
ever wear Jinkos? Because I know me neither. But of course I know
was the
about
way.
them.
Yeah, of course they were everywhere and they looked
So-
dumb as hell. How do you
Yeah,
not
just,
notice
you
them?
mean just bell bottoms? Is that all this
That's
is?
not-
They're
Oh
not.
my
They're
God,
smokestacks. They're smokestacks, is what they are.
I have
No.
never even seen these before.
What planet did you grow up on?
Yeah,
This must not have come to
Where
Ohio.
were you in
It
1997?
absolutely did. It was in high school and I was in Westerville, Ohio.
No,
Where were you in
nobody,
1997? Were you in like some
1990
Christian school that has uniforms? But even then, you've gone to places.
Yeah, you've been to the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
I
guys
mean,
know
look,
it-
I was either at the end
go
of Christian school or I was in public school. I never saw jeans like this. I'm sorry.
That's weird. Do you guys know what Jinko stands for?
Jean Company.
No.
It does
that's
it?
a good guess though.
Judge none, choose one. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh my god, I
some
forgot
real
about
late
this Hulk Hogan
90s shit.
I
What is
mean, I knew
that?
the Hulk Hogan picture existed, but looking at it, I forgot that this is what it looks like. Jesus Christ,
It's crazy. Look, everyone Google Hulk Hogan Jenko.
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
the chat.
that rules. It almost doesn't look real.
Yeah.
Oh, it's real.
It
Look
looks
at
like
that
they
as-
sold that as an action figure. I don't
God,
understand.
And that Ball Brawl WCW NWO T-shirt. Look at this idiot man.
Yeah, man.
It's real weird.
I love how Hulk Hogan's like, you think I sucked last year? Just wait till next year. And he's going to keep doing it until he dies. And that's fucking
Right,
awesome.
keep one up in
It's
himself.
shocking that his son grew up to suck too. Who
Yeah,
could have
weird.
guessed?
Yeah,
way.
weird how that happens.
Jesus.
So Jenko also fucking made they made normal jeans and pants also. They made jeans and pants that were not the smokestack things.
Yeah, that sounds
And that,
right.
I had pairs of those that were just like no, you would never know they were Jenkos. You would have no idea. They
Really?
just had the little logo beneath the pocket in the front pocket, but that was it. It was so weird. Obviously, I knew about these other ridiculous things here too.
It just
there's
sounds like a Tim and Eric company. I feel like I'm still being gaslit.
Cinco's
dude,
jeans.
it's very real.
No.
Yeah.
Grubb, you asked if I ever wore them. And no, that was very much during the era of like I'm in junior high, going into high school.
Same.
And all I want is for no one to notice me.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Yeah,
What
sure.
do I have to buy? What do I have to wear? What car do I need to drive? So I am just a
Gap
ghost. That I am camouflage. I would never make any kind of fashion attempt. They're like one or two times I was like, oh, this seems like a cool, unique shirt or jeans or something. I would walk in and it'd be like, bah, what an idiot for wearing that. It's like, okay, I'm just going to give me the most basic ass stuff you can imagine.
I mean,
Yeah, I had that-
it was. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Bakalar.
It was like a 7-year period. It was a 7-year period, I want to say, where like Jinkos were absolutely a thing, and then they disappeared off the face of the earth.
7 seems
mean-
generous.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to shock anybody, but I definitely did not have my ear to fashion trends, especially when I was 11. So
Yeah, not like
this
now.
kind of- not like
cool
these
shirts.
days.
I wore cool shirts like the Triple H "Game Over" on the front, and on the back it says "You're damn right I'm over." And then I had to explain what "over" was to like girls in high school, and wonder why I didn't get dates.
That's very cool, though. That's good
Where I
stuff.
could get to shoot wasabi with my girlfriend.
Yeah, get the shoot wasabi.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That just sucks. You're just describing a lot of things that suck. Yeah. All right. Chat chose. What did chat choose? Chat chose yummy.
All right.
Hey, Dumpers. This morning, as
Guys
I
hear that?
normally do, I was listening
No.
to...
Okay, I might have broke it. Give me a
Game
second
This
here.
Morning
Oh,
while-
when you did you break it when you panicked
hear-
because that guy's country song about you was playing?
No, I broke it because I realized it wasn't going to my recordings, so Sean was going to have to add all these in, and I tried to fix that, and of course that broke it separately. So let me see here. I will do this. Properties.
Dib just got home, and as everyone knows, it's camp time, and they stopped awarding Camper of the Week, but they introduced the Brother Bear Award.
Oh,
that he has
Brother
now won.
Bear?
That he has now won multiple times. And
Wait.
Brother Bear is awarded to the kindest and most
damn.
and most sort of Dan, eat this up, baby. Okay, that is what it's awarded to. He just
Let me
got
see
home.
this
You want me
works
to
real
ask him
quick.
what Skibbity is?
Hey, Dumpers.
Oh,
This
there it goes.
morning...
They're hearing it
Brother
twice
Bear.
now. But do you guys hear that now?
No.
No, you still okay. all right.
Negative.
I will fix that real quick. Then let me do this.
You ever see the movie Brother Bear by Disney?
No.
And not many people did.
Yeah, sounds like it. Honestly, speaking of that, I like it, just watching you walk through and be the tour guide and,
All right, we're
and
good now.
one-upping the tour guide. That was really great.
Thank you.
I think they hated you.
All right.
No, me and Judy got along great. Or Jody, excuse me. She loves when I get her name wrong.
That's what's so
It's a
endearing
thing.
about you.
Just plotting revenge. I know it's happening.
It's a bit we have.
All right, this is yummy like your dummy thick. Nope, no, it's still not playing. Hang on, there we go.
Hey, Dumpers. This morning, as I normally do, I was listening to Game Mess Mornings while, getting ready, like in the bathroom, in the shower and stuff. And my wife was home. She had the morning off. And she walked into the bathroom like minutes after the Game Mess Mornings intro played and asked me, why does your podcast say yummy like I'm dummy thick at the beginning of each episode? So I wanted to ask you guys, what's a funny way that you or somebody you know or love has hilariously misheard something? Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, I'm married to that person.
Yeah, same. Mostly because everyone in her family does this. They will start talking, and then they'll just be like, well, I got someplace to be, so I'm going to keep talking and walk away. And then the other person, the family member, will like mishear, and they're like, did you just say? I'm like, if you guys just finished your sentences to each other, this wouldn't be a problem anymore. But yeah, that happens constantly.
Did I tell you like the thing that she got so wrong recently? I don't know if I told this story, and I'm going to feel insane if I retell this exact same story. You guys remember like the Simple Plan song?
I don't think so. Simple Tan?
Simple Plan. Simple Tan. Tam.
I just did the thing. I did the thing you're complaining about.
Oh, is that
That's funny.
Okay, great.
Not intentionally.
Really?
All the time you did it. I've told it before. I have.
No, I don't remember this.
She misheard the lyrics that I'm Just a Kid song. I'm just a kid, right? Mm-hmm. And she thought the next line was, my wife is a nightmare instead of my life is a nightmare. And I'm just like, these are like barely teenage boys. They're not talking about being married to somebody. They're 17 and they fucking have like skateboard problems. Like that is all they're worrying about. Okay? They are not married. They don't have
such a good description of pop punk.
It's
skateboard problem music.
That's it. That is absolutely it. All they care about is like, and their chain wallet got caught on like a gate somewhere, and that's it. That's the only problems those guys have. Their wife is not a nightmare. I'm just a kid. Yeah, life is a nightmare. Life or my life.
Yeah, I thought that the Cuban shuffle was. Or I thought
Oh my god!
I thought that the Cupid shuffle was the Cuban shuffle
until about like 7 hours ago. Yeah.
Yeah. It was. God, it was some was it the Tekken 8 preview event? Blessing was there. Blessing was the one who had to correct me.
It was like PAX, right? Wasn't it? I thought it was at PAX.
No, because we were at that weird like rooftop bar above the Grammy Museum, right?
Oh, okay.
So it's something I was there for. So it's either like Tekken was there. Microsoft does things there, and Blessing was there. Blessing couldn't handle it when I thought that. I think I was trying to tell the story because I also thought the part in that same song, they say, downtown turn around something, and I thought it was downtown Sugar Bear for some reason. So I was like screaming the words Sugar Bear, and then I'm like, haha, it's funny that I don't know that part of the lyrics to Cuban Shuffle.
That rules. Oh my God. Yeah, I do this with music all the time. I have a bad memory for lyrics in the first place, but I'm also bad at hearing them. That MGMT song "Kids," where it's like, the water is warm, but it's sending me shivers. I always heard, and would sing it until my wife laughed and corrected me, that the water is warm, but it's going to need sugar, is what I thought it said. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, it's like you could jump in the water, but it's not sweet enough. And then I said that out loud. I'm like, wait, what am I talking about? I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people do that for that Africa song by Toto.
Toto?
Yeah.
Like I miss the rains. It's I bless the rains.
They get blessed down in Africa.
Those rains get blessed, let me tell you.
They get blessed. Backward.
Yes,
you know the song.
I'm Beetlejuice. Go ahead. Fucking
Bakalar. Do you know the song I Hope You Dance, right?
I hope you dance. Oh,
I hope you
dance. Yes.
Yeah, would you describe that as a famous song?
Famous? That is such an open-ended thing. I think it's a very popular song that's widely known. Sure.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Thank you.
I'm going to listen to it right now without being on the thing, and I'm going to see if I recognize it.
I also thought Jenko Jeans was a thing that most people knew about.
That's fair.
Oh, sure, this country song. Yeah, I recognize it when I hear the actual song.
Well, I was singing it perfectly.
Guys, what are we gonna do about country music?
I'm gonna keep it looking the other way.
Oklahoma and Kansas the last fucking 3 weekends, and god damn it, the shit that plays there sucks so bad. Modern pop. I am not anti-country. I love Waylon Jennings. I love Merle Haggard. All that old shit.
What?
Current pop country sucks shit.
I like that new one. The what's his name? Shody something where he's like, "Give me a shot of whiskey." I don't know. It's very popular. Let me see if I can find the name of it.
What about that song I like? You know, I tore my key into the side of his pretty little souped up
Shabuzi. Tipsy by Shabuzi. I like that song. It's all over TikTok. It's a good one.
Country singers, they sound like they have fake names now. Like I was at Oklahoma or Casey Joe's when I was in town recently, and some song was playing. I was like, "I'm drunk on a plane. I'm drunk on a plane," and I Shazammed it. I was like, "Is this a parody song?" And it's like Dierks Bentley, and it's like that's not a name. You can't be Dierks.
Dierks.
Is I Hope You Dance real? Like I guess I can see how it could be a country song. I never thought of it as a country song.
Yeah, I didn't put it as a country song. Yeah.
I mean, Leanne Womack, isn't she a country singer?
Womack.
I don't know. I only know this song from her. I don't know what I would classify it as.
I mean, I can tell you,
smooth pop.
I'm looking at the songs like on YouTube, and it's like it's made in Nashville, as like all country music is. I guess she's just a country star singing pop country. This is what country music sounded like 15 years ago. 100%.
Is country? I have a question, because as much as I dislike country, I also can't say that I know enough about it to definitively know. Like,
so you can't judge it until you finish all country music.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to judge this book by its cover. Let me tell you. What about like internationally? Is country just like American football? Does it like permeate the international border? Like,
yes. No. Country music is massively popular in certain European countries, like Ireland, for example.
American pop country music, like
Garth Brooks sells out concerts in. I know, but he is the biggest country star, sure. But it goes beyond Garth Brooks, though.
Okay, because like saying that about Garth Brooks, it's like I think he transcends the sort of like
definitely. But I mean,
I know I've probably told this before, but in Kansas, and when Garth Brooks was getting huge, he was such a force that people had to have strong, like that was a problem that people had to have an opinion on, was Garth Brooks. I remember my grandpa saying, because he was an old Johnny Cash guy or whatever, like, Danny, I saw this joker, Garth Brooks, so he's doing concerts now. He's got smoke shooting up into the sky, he's swinging around on ropes. They got to lock him up.
That's awesome.
That was my first concert. Squad ready.
Excessive jokerness.
Yeah, they need to kill Garth Brooks.
Somebody's got to do something.
Yeah, he's the Batman out there.
He's a menace.
That was my first concert, was Garth Brooks swinging on ropes. And I'm like, is this what all concerts are? And
swinging on ropes, that's a little weird.
Yeah, he like gets on ropes and swings over the audience while singing. It was great.
Is that a lasso thing?
Yeah.
No,
I went
it was
to
like a
Alan
circus
Jackson.
thing.
Oh, okay. Even better.
Went to an Alan Jackson and Faith Hill concert once at Sandstone Amphitheater in Kansas City when I was like 8, maybe. And I just remember being deeply uncomfortable the whole time because my ex-stepdad kept, when Faith Hill was on, he kept being like, pretty hot, huh, Danny? Pretty hot.
Oh,
no. Like, no, I don't know. I'm 8. I don't know. Like, yeah, but she's pretty hot. You know, she's pretty hot. I was like, I don't want to talk about this. And that's the whole way home being like, oh, Danny's girlfriend, Faith Hill. I was like, no. It's,
Oh, man,
weird.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't like that.
Yeah, it was not fun.
I'll get into underground country, and then I'll report back.
Yeah.
You know.
What kind of problems do they have other than, truck problems, right? Skateboard problems, truck problems.
They've got asphalt issues for sure.
Sure.
What's the vibe on Hank Williams III these days? I don't really know what he's up to. He had a
Haven't thought
whole
about
thing
him, Dan.
going on. No?
Yeah. I've not thought about him.
I saw him in
very much.
concert once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he a wrestler or wrestler?
No, he's
country
the third
music?
Hank Williams. And
Are
he
there
seemed to be a
country
troublemaker.
Are there country singers? Are there wrestlers with country I guess Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett.
Jarrett,
a guest on this show.
Yes, Vince McMahon loved singing cowboys, so that was a recurring thing you'd see between Elias, because he definitely grew up watching Gene Autry stuff and everything. So there are numerous singing cowboy characters throughout Vince's time. Yeah,
that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I like more. Let me tell you. All right. Whose turn is it? Shit. I think we're back to Minotti. It's Minotti's turn. Let's go.
Don't worry. I know when it's my turn. I'm very good at that.
Good boy.
What is the rest of all you need to know about? What is that?
Yeah, all you need to know about the brand.
Boy.
Oh, I know what that's about. No. Someone else can pick that one.
Is it too late? Is it too late?
How about underdogs?
Hello, Dumpers. I'd like to talk about underdogs. I like underdogs. I prefer Del Taco to Taco Bell. I prefer Pepsi to Coke. I'm a Mets fan, not a Yankees fan, because I'm from Queens.
Well, that's
but I like Bugs Bunny a hell of a lot more than I like Ricky Mouse. What are some of your favorite underdogs? Is Burger King an underdog? Like, if you like Burger King more than McDonald's, is that an underdog?
No one likes Burger King more than McDonald's.
Underdogs.
I do.
Thanks. Love you.
Nuts. Fucking nuts.
I think Bugs Bunny and Mickey are not like rivals, though. I don't like.
But
Bugs
I felt that way as a
cooler.
kid. Literally every single thing he says, I have felt at one point in my life. I've like gotten over this a little bit, but I definitely was like, I think I'm gonna like Pepsi because Coke's the popular one. And I realized at a certain point I was doing that. Like, why am I letting what other people like affect what I like? So I had to like sort of like. It's very stupid. But part of me is always still like, I want to root for the underdog. It's definitely why I started watching WCW when I did. Like all that stuff.
Well, wait, when were you doing that? Because that's important. Is it during 83 weeks?
It was like right as soon as Hulk Hogan went there, and I was
okay.
Now Hulk's
so
not like Hulk's not popular anymore, and he's got this other thing, and they're going up against this, the massive WWF.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start watching WCW, and it was
fair enough.
I definitely have that feeling all the time still, but I have to like ignore it frequently.
I take umbrage with some of the comparisons Caller made. This whole Del Taco over Taco Bell, that's just
nuts.
factually wrong.
What do you mean? That they're not rivals, or that Taco Bell is definitely better than Del Taco?
Taco Bell's definitely better.
I mean, Del Taco is like, this is when you're in a pinch, right? Like,
but he's saying, they're underdogs. That's right.
So is he actively seeking out a Del Taco? First off, are there? There's not.
I had a Del Taco in Colorado. That's the only time I've ever seen it.
I've seen it once, and it was on the drive from San Francisco to LA. That's the only time I ever saw one.
I think Del Taco's fine. So what's the issue with Del Taco? You guys don't think the food is good?
I don't have a Del. Yeah, like I've had it a number of times, and I just remember like biting into of some of their food and being like, "Well, this is certainly not Taco Bell."
I remember liking it, but it wasn't Taco Bell, and I also just never see them,
Right.
Yeah, they're not they're too infrequently peppered throughout the country, right? Like I think Mets and Yankees, like, certainly Mets are like the underdogs, I guess, second fiddle to the Yankees.
Absolutely.
I think that's fair.
I think a large part of being a Mets fan is like, I don't want to be a Yankees fan. I imagine that is a big part of that decision.
That's true. Like my dad is still currently a gigantic Mets fan, and I like them because he did, but also because it's like the Yankees, right? Like the Yankees are sort of gross, right? So
I won't offend them. Bugs Bunny and Mickey were rivals, certainly at a point. You can tell because in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, when they like have Warner Brothers and Disney characters, they were like specific parts in the contract, like this character and this character have to have the same exact amount of screen time, or else there's going to be a war between these companies. That's why Donald Duck and Daffy Duck are in the same scenes, and Mickey and Bugs are in the same scene.
Bugs is like smart and funny, and Mickey doesn't talk.
Well, Mickey talks all the time.
He's got a voice actor.
You don't know.
He
talks all the time. Yeah, because you don't watch any of this stuff. Of course you don't.
Why aren't you suffocating?
Wait, what? Time out, Dan.
You just said something doesn't exist because you don't see it. Is what you just said.
Well, in my brain,
but okay, fine. We can move beyond that. But also, you can't hear Mickey Mouse's voice in your head.
I have heard many people do impressions of Mickey Mouse. I don't think I've ever heard.
You think they're making that up? Then what do you think?
No. Look, I'll be realistic here. Look, I'm sure there's media in which Mickey Mouse talks. I don't think I've ever heard him talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell.
All right.
I know you somehow have not seen much Mickey Mouse stuff, and it's warped your perception of his popularity.
Didn't have the Disney Channel. Did not have the Disney Channel.
That would not really matter. When I was a Sega guy, sure, and there's like a little bit of that, but then for a while they're pulling ahead. But then when the Saturn clearly wasn't doing well, I really doubled down on it and got really into that underdog mentality with that. Same and with the Dreamcast, and it was it's kind of hard for me to get out of that for a little bit, but otherwise I don't know.
I think it's what I definitely like when I'm choosing one thing, or if I'm casually watching, I'll usually go with an underdog. But bigger than that is loyalty. I'm not going to abandon something when it starts doing bad. That is always, I'll be more loyal than anything.
That's
else.
your Lions fan in you. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. 100%.
I was very much, and I still am rooting for it, but when AEW was first coming up, and it was at a time when WWE was at its worst, I was so just please fucking show them how it's done. Show them what wrestling can be. And they were really on fire for a long time. And I still very much root for them. And I still very much enjoy AEW. But it is a bit of a different vibe now. The product's changed a bit. The whole landscape has changed a lot. But I was very much rooting for the AEW underdog for a long time.
Well, a big part of AEW's selling point was WWE is shit. And, when it's not quite as shit as it used to be, it sort of hurts their whole pitch.
WWE got good. And also, you can't do the WWE shit thing and then just sign half of their roster and make them your dudes and act like it's just it's weird. So, yep, but I still root for him.
I occasionally really enjoy Jif over Skippy. That is my underdog story.
I think Jif's a bigger brand than Skippy.
Is it?
I don't know. I guess I don't know.
think so.
I'm not going to pretend to have
very
insight on the
interesting.
peanut butter market.
Like Peter Pan's a distant third, but I think Jif is maybe has more market share than Skippy. I'm going to look up peanut butter market share.
I would love to know.
This is good podcasting.
I've always been a Skippy boy. And then I was in Cape May last week, and I visited a peanut butter shop.
You got to say it like I was in Cape May last week.
It is very, very. The family and I ventured to Cape May.
There it is. All right.
Via yacht. So it was, and this fucking peanut butter store, man. Oh my God. Just everything in this place. If you love peanut butter, holy shit.
Really? It is like my main food group.
Dude, I mean, I think you could buy all that shit online too, but like, holy God, like I got this sample pack of like strawberry peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter, honey, butterscotch peanut butter.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. It's good, bud.
I like
coffee. You got peanut butter coffee.
I'm a big Starry guy over Sprite. I like both, but Starry is
what Starry used to be? Sierra Mist?
Sierra Mist, which I never really cared about. So I don't know if it's the exact same formula, and I'm just a sucker for branding, but I like saying Starry. I like looking at that can.
You a sucker for branding. Let's rewind the episode and see what it is.
He stepped on that rake, did he not?
Suck down your liquid death.
I will say, not to be combative, but I look at the chat right now, and this guy's totally right. Dan's absolutely right on the Disney Channel thing, though. Where else are you going to consistently hear Mickey in the 90s without the Disney Channel? That's a legitimate point.
Was he like in bumpers or something? Like, I don't know.
No, I don't buy this.
I didn't have the Disney Channel either.
If that's VHS, most kids had a ton of VHSs, is what I would say. I know you didn't.
What?
But
yeah, you clearly did.
Specials on TV all the time.
Like you heard on the Disney Channel, right?
No, ABC.
I mean,
that was owned by Disney.
ABC, and before that, NBC. It was on network TV a lot too. Jif is a bigger brand than Skippy.
No shit. I would have lost a lot of money if I bet. That's unbelievable.
Yes, I hope I didn't break your bad boy of peanut butter image there. But you are not as much of a rebel as you thought.
God damn! Look at me.
Yeah, boy of peanut butter.
You're a peanut butter normie.
.mp3, absolutely.
I always thought that Pizza Hut was like the McDonald's of pizza because like the most successful, biggest chain.
Domino's,
but that's the thing. Well, no, that's like Domino's was the B tier growing up because Pizza Hut was fucking everywhere in Kansas City and still is.
Right.
I moved here to Minnesota the first time. I'm like, wait, there's not Pizza Huts everywhere. It's like Domino's. And I went to San Francisco. You can't even fucking find a Pizza Hut. Same in New York. And it's like Domino's elsewhere, but Pizza Hut was like absolutely king.
All right, Mike, look up pizza market share. I'm curious now.
Well, pizza. I think Pizza Hut has plummeted in I think in the 90s there had to be a point where they were at least in the Midwest,
right? But they were not the first ones to do delivery, right? And that would have been the ones that had the biggest market share.
That would have been Domino's.
Cleveland, was it Domino's or Pizza Hut growing up?
Well, I didn't grow up in Cleveland, so
where I grew up, it was nothing but Pizza Hut until Papa John's kind of came around. Domino's was like kind of always in the background bit. For a long time, we didn't have one.
In Michigan, it was
Papa John's
Little
was a big
Caesars.
newcomer. Yeah, I remember when Papa John's came around. Everyone's like, oh, shit.
Detroit is where the
So, right, these days nationally, Domino's has 42% of the market share.
That's
Pizza Hut at 23, Papa John's at 22. So they're like almost tied for second, and Little Caesars at 13%.
Papa John's has more than Pizza Hut?
Papa John's has 1% less than Pizza Hut right now.
Oh, that's still crazy. That's close.
But there's yeah. So, man,
Papa John's getting up that high is actually impressive because that was that was nowhere when I was a kid, and then just like popped up and kept growing.
Did they move past all of the actual Papa John stuff? I know there was a bunch of unpleasantness there for a while.
You're right. Didn't like Shaq come in there and be like, "Don't worry, I will deal with the racism," and now he's like on the board. And
Shaq really.
Did they kick Papa John out and bring in Shaq?
No, they killed him. They killed him. Yeah.
Shaq killed Papa John.
They drowned him in garlic sauce.
And Shaq's like, "I'm gonna be investing in Papa John's. Like, I'm taking over, basically." And
he owns it.
He owns. I think he owns a significant.
He's on the board.
He's on the board for
everything.
Sure.
What do you?
I gotta get back on the Papa John's train.
That's why I ordered like when we had our show and we needed food. I'm like, I'll just get Papa John's. It's like pretty high quality and like it'll be able to feed everybody.
I'll be honest, people like dunk on Papa John's more than any other one. I kind of like Papa John's.
It's good.
It's good. God, I kind of in the mood for Papa John's.
I kind of like.
I kind of really want Papa John's right now.
Yeah.
Of course, it's like greasy fast food pizza. I know, but like it hits the spot.
What are we doing here?
Just before we move on, someone has to give me a compliment that I've been behaving this whole time.
Thank you for not yucking our yum, Bakalar. I've noticed you're being very restrained. I appreciate that, Mr. New York Pizza. I suppose is that where you're going to?
Okay, hops as a topping. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeffrey. That
no,
means a lot.
It means a lot. I noticed.
Thank you for volunteering that compliment.
Of course, it came from the heart.
I have one more thing to say about this pizza chart because like. Little Caesars is pretty much fourth place everywhere because it breaks it down by state, except in Michigan, where it's a dominant first place leader at 44% of the pizza market share in Michigan.
Yes, it's based in Detroit, like that. It's its headquarters, so that's why.
Awesome.
But that's like they also own the Red Wings, or the Illich family does, which owned
that's
Little
right.
Caesars.
Yeah.
They own the Detroit Tigers. So they're like just like. Mike Illich, who owned all these companies, he paid for Rosa Parks' apartment for almost her entire life after what happened because he's like, I just want to take care of people from Michigan. So it's that sort of thing. Like people have very strong feelings positive feelings about Mike Illich. The rest of the Illich family can go fuck themselves.
That's what the Liquid Death guy did.
Yeah. Hey, I am susceptible to some brands for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say, this sounds familiar.
Taking care of Rosa Parks? I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
He's just, removing all the plastic from the earth. That's all.
That ain't shit. I love plastic.
These reforming alcoholics.
Give more microfiber towels.
Yeah. With the world's largest net, buy our microfiber towels. Grubb, your turn.
All right, let's see here. I will go with Land World versus World Land.
We have to remove Disney from Disneyland and Disney World. So if you have to choose between going to Land World, which is a theme park about geology and dirt, or World Land, which is a theme park about like countries and cultures, which would you go to?
World Land.
Or more generally, if you could make a theme park, what would be your ideal theme? All right, thanks, bye.
Before.
Yeah.
This was one of the funniest calls I think we've ever
he
had.
nailed it. This is where you want to be aiming for, everybody. This is just right in the wheelhouse.
The apex has just been met.
Yeah, well done.
Everything else falls below this voicemail.
I want to go to both so bad. Land World and World Land. I want to go to both so bad.
I would go to both.
I think
World Land is just Epcot.
It is just Epcot, though. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'll
good.
go to Land World.
World Land's cool.
Dan, today you would love Epcot. I know as a kid you didn't like it. Now you would love it.
Well, I can drink now, so I would absolutely do that with Minotti.
Yes.
That's the disclaimer. I would go with Mike Minotti and no one else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you would come, but he has to be there.
Of course.
You'd have to be an asshole to not have fun drinking with me at Epcot. I'm just going to say it.
I drank with you in space. And that was fun as hell.
Great. It was fun.
Oh man, that was so good.
Yep.
What happened there?
I was ready to get so upset because I thought it was going in a different direction, and then he really won me over with his description of Land World and
It was just like
geology.
It was just like so confident and like it was like the flow was perfect and it's just like the voice really good. Like I don't know what's going on here, but I'm in love with this person.
We're just gushing about the quality of this call.
Glaze him.
Excellent work.
But yeah, I'm a World Land guy.
Sure.
Like I am.
Yeah. I'd go to Land World it kind of reminds me of the Land Pavilion in Epcot also. So it's all Epcot vibes.
It's all dirt and whatnot. I don't know. That's fucking funny, man.
It's about gardening and things.
God, that's funny as fuck.
What's
that dumbass ride with in I guess it's Epcot where you like go through the like the hydroponic farming
and
all
living
that
with
shit?
the land in the land pavilion. That's what I'm talking about. It used to be called Listen with the Land, and it had a banger theme song. Would you like for me to sing some of it?
No.
No,
listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land. Listen to the land. And then this, just make believe you're a tiny little seed. Yeah. Just make believe you're a tiny little seed. Yes, sir. With the right amount of dirt and the right amount of faith. And it goes on like that.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
It goes on like that. Would you be able to keep going like that?
Yes,
No,
I believe
think,
he could. No?
I don't know if I know all of that one.
Wow.
Sometimes I can't understand what he's saying.
Blame
on
them.
your
Okay,
day
wow.
of birth. Just listen to the land. It goes on like that.
I love that first little like, haha, you put in there. That was pretty
I did
good.
realize today that I pretty confidently know the words to the George of the Jungle theme song, though, so that's good.
Sorry, I just saw a chat thing that just came in during that. Just added me. You are more normal for sure.
You know what?
Dan just let him win him over or lose him, I suppose. Yeah.
I'm on enough stuff with this motherfucker. The long game you're gonna see. I'm not the weirdest guy here.
I love that that's
Just make
the
believe.
ongoing competition.
Yeah, the needle's going in one direction the whole time.
It is like we do need like a New York Times ass needle that's like constantly
that's a good
swaying left
idea,
and right.
yes.
I got it. I remember now. With the right amount of faith and the right amount of dearth, you'll rise to see the sunshine on your day of birth. Just listen to the land we all love.
Wait,
Pictures plan?
the right amount of dearth?
Dirt.
Okay,
You're a
okay.
seed. You forgot you're supposed to make believe you're a
Right,
tiny
but he
little
rhymed it
seed.
with earth, so I just wanted to see. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that in Disney.
No, it's a slant rhyme. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I just thought you said dearth.
No, dirt.
Oh God. Yeah. Just to protect my wife's privacy here, she did have my wife. She did have opinions and thoughts on your behavior, Mike, at Disney, and they're all in good fun. All in good fun. But
I would love to hear that.
the comparison of like you and Dan came up multiple times where it's just like we're sort of like swaying back and forth.
Fun.
She's like, well, that's man, Dan. She's like, she did say, I want to go to Disney with Mike. She said that.
Of course.
So that's all you need to know. That's the most important takeaway.
She called me a man child, didn't she?
No. Like I said, everything was in good fun and from a really sweet place.
He's not saying it's all good. It's all in good fun.
Good fun. That's great.
Again, like
Be very crystal clear.
I would love the supercut of comments though. It would be so
Parentheses
sick.
positive.
Parentheses
Maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe it's all mean.
All right, we'll get through 3 more here just so we could finish up the second round of calls. Dan, you're up.
Let's go with. Wait. All you need to know about the ...
Oh boy.
Hey, boys, what's up, truck? This is Brian from Westerville. Calling in, following up more about the liquid death situation. I don't have a horse in the race. I've never had it, but I do remember they had a promotion when they first started that if you wrote into them and sold them your soul, their words, they would send you a case of water with like a certificate that like, we own your soul now, enjoy your water. Which really just says all I need to know about that brand. Okay, love you guys, bye.
I agree. It sure does. We are in perfect alignment there.
That reminded him. My first thing that reminded me of is when EA, when they had Dante's Inferno coming out, was sending like checks to Kotaku and being like, "Ooh, will you commit the sin of greed by taking this check?" And I remember, I think it was Crescente or someone did a big thing like on his barbecue grill outside, being like, "No, EA, I will not cash this."
Oh
check.
my
And, like,
God,
threw it in
you're
his
giving into
grill.
the marketing. Just throw it in the trash.
No, I cashed that shit. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, I would also cash it out.
I fucking cash that shit and tell nobody about it.
Or just brag about it. Yeah.
You know?
Don't review the game or ever talk about it.
Just who cares? The game is just like average as fuck.
Yeah. Hey, Dan, do you think you have a soul?
No.
Do you think other people have souls?
No.
Dude, yeah. Oh my God. He's nah. The most casual. No.
I mean, there's personalities.
Honestly, I
there's
appreciate
certain,
that. Yeah.
There's a
I agree.
metaphorical like spirit that everyone's got that kind of emanates from them, but not in a spiritual
No, he said
sense,
metaphorical.
You know?
He said metaphorical.
Oh, metaphorical. Sure, of course.
Your
It's
aura
not an actual
is
cosmic,
real.
not a cosmic, universe
Like you could
way
walk
or
in a room
anything.
and
Like-
someone's vibes are off, and that's their metaphorical
Yeah.
spirit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Whether souls are real or not, I don't think
they're
I
not.
could sell it to a water company if I tried.
Yeah. Even if you
I think you
did
could.
sign something, yes.
Even if I
still-
signed something, they would not own my soul.
It's still the most serious moment I've ever had playing Twisted Metal. There was a code called Sell Your Soul where you could sell all your weapons for health. And I was playing with my stepdad at the time. And I said, I'm going to sell my soul. And I went to go type in the code. And he paused the game, set the controller down. And he's like, Danny, I don't ever want to hear you say that ever again. He just stopped. We stopped mid-campaign. We were like in the middle of like a minion fight, and he's like walked out. And like, this is the guy that was he's a nice guy, but was very upset that I liked the movie Seven. So, you know, very Catholic. Yes.
Was this the same guy who said that Faith Hill was your girlfriend?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. Lust is a fine
very Catholic.
Yeah.
Very Catholic. Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Listen, it's
that's why he likes Faith Hill. It's in the name.
We all decided to not make that joke.
Not me.
My soul has been on sale for 42 years. It is always on sale. I've sold it many times. I'm happy to sell it again. If you are paying, I am selling.
If somebody said we will give you $5,000 if you sign this piece of paper saying you're giving your soul away, would you do it?
Oh, sure.
I want more, but sure, I'll do it. Yeah.
5K?
Yeah, again,
what are you talking about? Of course.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
If souls are real,
but I think you
can't
could like talk
sell
it,
it to you.
I want to talk it up.
I want to raise the price of it. Like I want to fucking.
Yeah, but
it to be like 1.5.
Okay, let's just play along though. If all you could get is 5,000, of course. If all I could get was like 50,
in a heartbeat.
I think I would
do it
like
for
what?
A quarter.
I'm like they're just kind of like a quarter. Yeah, like because again, what are we talking about here? Yeah,
exactly.
But if you can only do it once, you know, you got to make sure you keep it valuable.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I didn't know that.
What do you mean once?
Why would only people do it once?
People. What do you mean?
The NFTs of people.
The soul is the NFT.
I went to Catholic school and I've seen that Simpsons episode, so you got to be careful with this. You got to make sure you're getting your money's worth. All right.
Yeah, I'd sell my soul for a donut.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to tell yourself. Again, my soul perpetually on sale.
All right.
Okay, my turn. Let's do. It happens to all dads.
Yo, what up, dumpers? Greg from Phoenix here. So I have been growing older, aging as we all do, and I'm a father now. And I recently came upon the realization that I am doing a lot of fatherly things, but subconsciously. I wear a lot of khaki shorts, and I am listening to military thrillers on Audible instead of the fantasy books that I was listening to 7 years ago. What's happening to me? Will I continue to turn into a dad? What would just happen? These aren't choices I'm making consciously. I'm scared. Oh no, I'm wearing two socks. Oh man. All right, love you, bye.
Love you too, caller. Yeah, this happens.
So he was a dad, or is he just getting older?
He is a dad. Yes, he has children, and now he's saying that he is doing things that he would like. He used to listen to fantasy books on tape, and now he listens to military thrillers. Okay. This is 100% happening to me, where I'm like, maybe I should get some more Tom Clancy. Too? Military thrillers specifically, yes.
This sounds
you
like
think
that
it's a dad thing and not an age thing?
I don't know, but I have like with something that's when someone says, "Oh, that's a dad movie," I perk up because I bet I'm gonna like it. Like I'm planning to watch what's his name's Horizon movie. Kevin.
Oh, you gotta watch Kevin Costner's like part 1 of 5 epic western.
See, that does nothing for me.
Yeah,
really.
It's like, all right, he might be onto something there. Yeah.
Oh, this reminds me of that Shane Gillis bit where he's like, "You're turning into a Republican."
Yeah. It's 100. It's like a werewolf inside me, and I'm like, I gotta like fight it off. Absolutely. Yeah.
You're like, well, wait a minute. What did happen in World War II?
Right.
That kind of thing.
I'm like, I'm becoming more of a World War II buff. 100%.
Submarines.
I'm like, I rewatch Band of Brothers already pretty frequently. I'm like, I just watched it. I could watch it again. Yeah.
Well, I hope you're not turning into that, but
no, that's like that was always like my mom would be like, when you get older, you'll become much more conservative, and it's like that ain't happening.
No, that's
I'm
not.
definitely getting more interested in like old man shit. 100%.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't. There's no. I can't relate to the military stuff. I'm just so disinterested. I could not care less.
No.
Cargo and khaki
machines.
shorts.
Khaki shorts. God, I have more. I
have
more of those
some khaki shorts. Yeah.
Okay, wait. I'll be charitable. I'm into like city engineering. Yeah. I think like that stuff's fascinating.
Yes. Big machines or big sort of like efforts done by society. Yeah.
Mike, are we on the same page here? Does all this sound deeply unappealing to you, Mike?
I don't know. There's some things, but I've always liked history in general, so some of that's rough. I don't think I'd read a Tom Clancy book.
Okay.
I like fishing, and I want to get more into fishing. Or the dad's getting a fishing fever.
Fishing's great.
Let's go on a fishing
Okay,
trip.
we should all go fishing.
Fishing's like
Game of the year fishing trip. We do Game of the year from a boat.
Fishing.
Where were the giant bomb bucket hats?
Fishing
Yeah.
is.
You don't want to go fishing, Bakalar?
No, again, like this is where I draw the line. Like
You don't want to touch the worm? I'll put the worm on your hook, buddy.
No, it has nothing to do with worm touching. I don't get it. And I see people in my town like fish at a young age, and I'm just like,
oh yeah.
I don't get. It's just again, it didn't happen to me in my childhood, and maybe that's like
all of my fishing took place in my childhood.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I haven't
just
done
not
it
for
in
me.
25 years. I'd like to.
I think it's like, to me, it's like baseball, where it's just like, that's fucking boring. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, it's very similar to baseball. It is a long periods of like kind of chill anticipation with like intense moments of excitement. That's why I love it.
And then you get the benefit of like the awesome feeling of this nature pulling against you, and you have to like kind of like feel
That's
it and lean
interesting,
into
I
it and pull
guess.
against. It's like flying a kite, but even more complicated. I don't know. It's cool.
Well, flying a kite is not complicated at all.
Let's get you in marketing for fishing.
Getting a kite up in the air is like kind of challenging sometimes.
I never could get the kite to work, honestly. So I agree with Jeff.
Well, there's one factor element that needs to be present, but aside from that, it's pretty easy. Maybe I've only done all my kite flying at the beach, so it's like constant breezing.
I think that's where I tried to do it. Still couldn't get it working.
Okay, well that's not surprising. Okay, yeah, old man shit.
There's all those PBS documentaries, and I'll watch all those. But I found an old one on Canopy that was about building the Brooklyn Bridge, and I'm like, well, I have to watch this.
I think empirically interesting.
It rules. It's so good. There's so many people fucking died building that thing. It's crazy.
It's wild.
They got the
Why am I
bands
immune to this?
constantly.
Am I immune to this just because I don't have kids?
I think you never would be interested.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be interested. But I think it's the same thing that like compels you to not feel the need to have kids.
No, but you do have old man energy. I don't mean that in a bad way. But
No,
like,
I get it. Well, no, mine is more like I don't want to be on the fucking internet. I just want to like, as I get older, I'm more like I should just be meditating more and on the computer less and stuff like that. I think I'm more like just turning into like an old hippie or something, you know?
Sure.
Like more than I am like an old military guy or something.
I mean, coupon clipping is in your immediate future.
There's no fucking chance. No.
Okay.
Absolutely.
The only coupons I ever clip are the Arby's ones, because they give me that little paper every time I go, and I don't even clip them. I'm so lazy. I just keep my card and like I rip them by my hand for the ones I want before I go in. Like here's the beef and cheddar combo one. I had to kind of like awkwardly get into the middle of the thing. It's great.
My dad had an aneurysm when I was trying to order DoorDash the other day, and I got like Taco Bell, and he's like, well, no, you got to go into the section that tells you which ones have the sales and stuff. And I was like, Dad, I know what I want. I want Taco Bell. I'm just gonna get Taco Bells, but they might not be on sale. I was like, he will only buy things at the store if they are on sale, and it's like sometimes you just want something, you'll just buy it.
And he doesn't know he's being worked because they'll tell you it's on sale. Like, sure, sometimes it'll be on sale, but they could just say the words "it's on sale," and it's not really that good of a deal.
He worked at a grocery store most of his life. He should know this.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, whatever. Good luck.
Maybe you're not coupon clipping, Dan, but you were certainly like perpetually shaking your fist at the sky. I feel like.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm not shaking.
I know. I don't like the internet, and I'm always backing away from the internet. But like modern technology and stuff like that, I'm pro. Like, there's a lot of great stuff. I keep up on all the games.
You love AI.
Yeah.
What's stuff going on?
No, that is not true. No, I'm not anti-technology or anything. I just
I know
that's stupid.
That's not all old men are doing. I think. All right, chat got the last one, and chat wants to talk more about Alaska.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chris, and I live in Fairbanks, Alaska. In about 2 weeks, my wife and I are taking our two vehicles and driving down to southern LA to live in Pomona for work. And I guess this question is mostly for Jan, or anyone who knows. I'm going to be staying in San Francisco for one night, and if you could only go to one place to get food for the one night you're in San Francisco, because I've never been there, where would you stop and eat? Also, am I making a huge mistake moving from Alaska to Southern California? I've only visited a few times because that's where my wife's family's from, and I grew up and lived in Alaska my whole life. So anyway, love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Love you, caller.
I'm guessing Alaska is a lot better than California. Yes.
That seems fair.
Listen, you're gonna have. There's plenty of fun stuff to do in LA. You'll be fine there. But I'm glad we assembled an expert panel of San Francisco enjoyers to offer some help with this one.
Good places to eat. There are good places to eat.
Of course, like Cheesecake Factory.
The Cheesecake Factory that Jeff and I go to every time. It's the only time we're happy in that city.
It's one oasis.
We went 2 nights in a row for sure one time. That was the best.
Yes.
We are exclusively a podcast of people who hate San Francisco, right? Like all of us?
I very much have only kind of had bad times in SF, yes.
Yeah, I would be comfortable saying I
try to be. I know that there's parts of the town that I would enjoy. I'm just never in those situations. I've never been out to see the sequoia trees. I should do that.
Oh, sure.
I would love that. But my trips to San Francisco have always been like, fuck this city. It's so miserable.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Yeah, we're always like downtown or in the financial district. Like, one time I ventured out to the bay that's like all the tourists go to, and sure, I liked that. Fine, that was fun. And I went to the Presidium, the park by the Golden Gate Bridge, which, was pretty and also had the Walt Disney Family Museum. So, of course, I liked that a lot. But, I've had fun in San Francisco, but most of my time there has been spent in some pretty rough parts of downtown.
Yes. We worked for companies that have skimped on hotels.
Yes, 100%.
And just picked the cheapest one in the middle of a map.
That has the bathroom in the hallway and not in your hotel room. Yes.
Oh my God.
Places where I left my laptop in the hotel because there was no way I was even getting to the Uber without getting attacked. Yeah, it's bad. I lived in the Sunset. There's a place that, at least while I was there, it was called G Cube at the time, but then it changed to Fiery Hot Pot. And you could buy, it was like $30 or $40. It's all you can eat, all you can drink, alcohol too. So like whenever somebody moved there, like when Mahardy moved there, when Tim Turry moved there, I had them all come out and you just sit down and make a night of it. It's just like all that really thin meat and you just put it in it's got like a hot pot and you just put it in there for a few seconds. It's just delicious, tender meat, all of the alcohol you want. It's an awesome place. So that's on Taraval and 26th.
Yeah, do that.
Nice.
There you go. There is a lot of great taquerias that are out there, obviously. I don't know what the best ones are anymore. You can Google it or maybe we'll get Jan to tweet about it or something. I don't know if he wants to blow up his spots, but go get a Mission burrito for real, kind of from just about any of those taquerias, and that's going to be amazing. That is the thing I miss most about like traveling frequently to San Francisco are those burritos.
There you have it. Eat up. You have your orders. I hope you like all that stuff. I hope it works out.
Dan,
guys,
why were you in the Tetris Effect commercial? That's what this one was about.
Oh, yeah. I want to say, when they announced the connected one, because remember, there's Tetris Effect and there's Tetris Effect Connected.
Right.
And I was a big fan of Tetris Effect and Tetris in general. And I want to say it was Mark McDonald reached out to me.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Was like, hey, I know, you like Tetris Effect a lot. We're just doing like a montage mosaic thing of a bunch of people playing Tetris, and it's going to zoom out and we're all in Tetris pieces or something like that. And I remember that's when I was at WWE and shot a little thing of Gizmo on my lap while I played Tetris, and I guess it might have been Gizmo. But I forgot about that. So I'm in a reveal trailer for Tetris Effect Connected.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a good game.
We are all connected, especially to you, caller. Thank you.
That's what they say in that song in that game. That's right.
That's true.
Exactly.
I found this trailer. I'm so excited.
We're all connected.
I'm going to look for you.
Me sitting in front of a green screen.
707 Exit Flu is our phone number. Give us a call for next week. We'll be back with a brand new show. Thank you to all the chats. Store.giantbomb.com. Go there now. Check out all the new merch that has just dropped. And we will be back with a brand new show. Thank you, Mike Minotti.
Yeah, and thank you for having me. Always a fun time. Check out GameSpeed. Thank you.
There you go, pal. Thank you, Jeff Grubb.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan Reichert. Thanks to all the chats, all the callers. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Found you. I found you in Gizmo. I found you in the commercial. Aww.